I'm not a lawyer, but if it seemed like there were not as many couples on this season of Love is Blind, it may be because one of the contestants from this season recently filed a lawsuit, and I'm going to break it down for you. If you are a viewer of Love is Blind, you're probably confused as to why you don't know the names Tran Dang and Thomas Smith. But it's because even though they were both participants on this season of Love is Blind, they themselves were completely wiped from all the episodes. Tran Dang, the one who filed the 16-page lawsuit, is alleging assault, false imprisonment, and negligence. And she's suing the producers of the show, Delirium TV and Kinetic Content, and the person that eventually became her fiance on the show, whose name is Thomas Smith. In addition to the assault, false imprisonment, and negligence claims, Tran alleges in her lawsuit that the cast of the show was provided several alcoholic beverages with limited food, which she says was designed to encourage the participants to engage in striking conversations and actions that would increase viewer ratings. Tran also alleges in the suit that when contestants were not in the pods, they were sequestered in hotel rooms where they couldn't have contact with family, friends, or other participants. So let's talk about the specific causes of action. In regards to the assault allegation, the suit says that on or around May 3rd, 2022, Thomas Smith, who for context was her fiance by this point, and they are out of the pods and in Mexico. So she's alleging Thomas Smith groped her himself without her consent and made contact with her without her consent, and even over her objections. The lawsuit claims that since the production companies film everything, they surely have footage and were aware of these incidents occurring. The suit also says that Tran reported the assault and her discomfort about Thomas Smith to the producers, and in return, they tried to mask it as, quote, a lack of attraction, and then further asked if maybe it was a communication issue. The lawsuit claims that both Kinetic and Delirium are responsible for Thomas Smith's actions because he was acting under their supervision and was technically their employee since they hired him for the show. Now, in regards to the false imprisonment allegations, that claim doesn't include Thomas Smith. It's more specific to the producers Delirium and Kinetic. And for this allegation, the suit claims that the producers used violence, threats, intoxicating substances, or other means that were intended to prevent the plaintiff, Tran, from exercising her right to come and go as she pleased. So basically, even though she had the right to come and go as she pleased, they did things that would make her think or feel like she couldn't, allegedly. And the last allegation is negligence. The lawsuit says that producers owed Tran, as a participant on this show, a level of safety and security while she was filming. She claims they owed her the right to not encounter any risk of harm, any mental or physical injury, and as producers of the show, they should have taken any reports of sexual misconduct seriously. But according to Tran, they didn't protect her from any of this. So she says the actions of all three defendants, the producers and Thomas Smith, was malicious, fraudulent, and grossly negligent, and she's requesting a jury trial to hear her case. Now, this isn't the first time I've heard allegations about a production company from a reality TV show, and these claims are getting really interesting.